one time, the holy Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh arrived in a certain town, and the town was filled with philosophers who were strong opponents of his. And the debate began between them in front of the whole town, where these philosophers were working so hard on disproving the authenticity of the Torah and speaking about the world being 20 billion years old and whatnot, just whatever they could to make sure that everyone knew that whatever the Baal Shem Tov was representing was nonsense. While they were talking, the Baal Shem Tov said a pasuk from Tehillim. He said it a little bit differently. It says, Asher beyado mechkerei aretz. We say in Tehillim that in his hands are those who are mechakrei aretz. The Baal Shem Tov is referring to the chokrim, to those who are analyzing, who are investigating the world, that they're also in God's hands. And the second that the Baal Shem Tov said that line, Asher beyado mechakrei aretz, that the analyzers and the investigators and the researchers of science are also in his hand, suddenly these philosophers started saying words and statements that they never believed would have ever come out of their mouth. Basically, everything the Baal Shem Tov stood for and believed in was coming out of their mouths. And the Baal Shem Tov looked at them and he said, you see what it is? You think that you're in your own hands. You think your head is in your own hands. If the master of the world wants to turn over heaven and earth, he could do it in 1 second. So if he could do that, he can't take your mind and turn it over in 1 second as well. Asher beyado mechakrei aretz. Remember, Chavra, the Ribono Shel Olam, it's all in his hands.